Hello friends, welcome to Golden Angel Tarot. This is a timeless reading. So before the reading, I'd like to talk about some signs and synchronicities I had. And the song Silent Night, Holy Night came to my mind, and Frank Sinatra, teal or turquoise color, like this one, if you can see it. Scarves might mean something to you, scarves. Simon and Garfunkel. This is a 1970s song, I think, so 1970s might mean something. The song was 𝒯𝒾𝓂𝓁𝓈𝓈. The English thing is If I Could. It's the title, so If I Could, from Simon and Garfunkel. Venus in Sagittarius. This could mean something about the love life or personal values regarding Venus. For the Sagittarius, they keep showing me Jupiter and the moon. So if you are watching this reading around the time that I'm gonna post it, then you know that we are really close to a impactful full moon. So the moon might trigger something. You might have a Venus placement or some other major placements in Sagittarius, or you might have some Jupiter and Venus angles. I was thinking conjunction, but I'm not sure. It might be other favorable angles too. Or Venus will be in Sagittarius from 13th November 2025 to 24th of December 2025. And also Christmas might mean something to you. I'm assuming 25th of December or 7th of January. Between these dates, this could be something that triggers it, or somehow things will come to a peak point around these dates, is the feeling I get. And since we talked about Christmas, Mary Magdalene came as a sign, synchronicity. So we have a lot of Christmas, Mary Magdalene, Silent Night, Holy Night theme. And then I got Daniela's Days, 100% Jesus. So again, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, and Silent Night, Holy Night is giving me this, I don't like to give time normally, but this feels like something's going to come to a peak point, or something's going to come to a time that these things will be dealt with, or these topics will be a main theme. And Daniela's Days, I haven't been listening to it for a while, to be honest. I like the song. I checked the lyrics. It's interesting. I don't know what would it mean to you. If you're interested, you can go check the lyrics. For me, it's like 100% Jesus and all. It feels like it gives me this holy energy. And since this song was popular in 1997 might mean something, 90s and Australia. And I have never seen the video clip. I don't have that habit of watching the video clips. So I checked it. I was curious, and I've seen white feathers. So white feather might be a cliche, but a classical synchronicity for you. Number 88 and 135 or 135 might mean something. So again, we have this synchronicities of Christmas theme and dates 90s, 1970, 1997, and number 88 and 135. So these signs might mean something to you. It doesn't have to mean anything, but if these are important to you, this could be a more important reading for you. Maybe like there might be a word, there might be a sentence, there might be the whole message, or it's a pick-up pile, so 1, 2, or all of the piles might feel you will feel drawn to. So I don't know which messages you need, but this is what was given to me. And before the reading, these synchronicities and these feelings came in bits and parts, and I really felt the need to procrastinate. And when I decided, like, okay, let's get it over with, I had some resistance. It was disturbance, people, places, situations. So I'm assuming these topics are somehow things that were coming to surface, like boil from time to time, but somehow you left the solution part, you procrastinated, or you were reluctant to take action or solve the problem, or you might have had some outside resistance from people or situations or places. I really had hard time starting this, and I felt like I was swimming against the current. It wasn't flowing. I mean, the info was flowing, but from the moment this idea, this reading was given to me, and from this actualization part was quite delayed. So this feels like something or someone, or maybe you don't want to deal with it, something like more shadowy part, or something like unconscious part of you might have a problem making peace or finding some solution to this. So I felt the need to talk in length about this, and let's get to the reading. These synchronicities and the feeling, the energy I talked about is valid for all the piles. So take what message you need to take, and we will get into details. And also the snowman I chose for the piles were actually like wasn't planned. So like I said, around Christmas time, end of December, beginning of January, might feel significant. So the first pile is heart chakra, color green, and the keyword is mercy. And the small snowman with the bell. This is the first pile. The second pile is root chakra with the color red. It says grounding or taking root. And this is the snowman with the skateboard. Hope you can see it. Come on now. You can zoom it. And the third pile is the third eye, and union is the keyword, or getting together. We'll see which one. And this is a snowman with skis. So you can pause the video, you can check the colors, the cards, whichever pile or piles feel close to you. I will put a more close-up still picture in between, and then you can go to the reading. Hello, pile 1. So if you have chosen heart chakra, mercy, and the snowman with the bell, this is your reading. So at first glance, this gives me about the matters of heart. For our heart chakra, this is the love we feel, but it is not limited to romantic love. This could be love of life, love of friends, love of doing what you do. Anything can be in this like oneness and love. At first I got this with the mercy. This was something that you feel compassion towards. And when I got the second card, this is the hummingbird. So see, this is hummingbird talks about enjoying the fun parts of life and being compassionate towards yourself. So with these two cards, the energy, the first energy I got was that somehow you are neglecting yourself, neglecting to give mercy towards yourself, or maybe putting someone on a better place, on a pedestal, caring about someone more than yourself kind of energy I was getting. And then I got these cards. So these are salts and boundaries and midnight moth. So there's something that I think you need to put some boundaries, you know, like there's this self-love here, purity and boundaries. So I think here we have protection, but it is not easily readable. So what I get here is like you are a soul full of light, and all kinds of energies are attracted to you, like a moth is attracted to a light source in the dark especially. So I think these people somehow, these people, situation or places somehow are distracting you, and you are being too merciful or easy on them, to the point that you neglect yourself. And you should be dealing with the light butterflies instead of moth. I mean, moth is like all God's creations, all animals are perfect the way they are, and they are doing what they do. But in a behavioral sense, you need some boundaries with some people, situation, or places. So the other cards I got were love, unconditional love, self-love, wholeness, affection, attraction, selflessness, cut down, cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and the runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. So what I get from all these cards is that somehow there's this person that you love deep from the heart, but you had to cut them out because this was affecting your self-love, your confidence. And I think either you had to put some boundaries to this person, place, or situation, or you're advised to put some boundaries and stop undermining yourself, because what I get is, with all these cards again, this is the Fool here, but you are being like, how can I say, being too naive about this situation, and you are letting someone or something or situation rule over you, and you should recognize this pattern, whatever is that is undermining you, and you should put an end to it, because this is sucking you dry, your energy. This is bringing you bad luck, bad energy, because like if there are people who are sucking our energy, it's hard to give from an empty cup. So, and I think this is making you angry, and you might have some conflict, inner conflict, or with this person, place, or situation, and this makes you feel like you want to hide under a table and like not deal with these nonsense anymore kind of energy is what I get. So I'm gonna get extra guidance. So what I want to ask is, how do you feel about this situation right now? Okay. 8 of Swords. You feel like you are desperate, you are in a cage, you don't see way out of this. This could be in your mind, or this could be an actual situation. And 10 of Swords. This is eating you alive. See the needles, like all in her head, poking and disturbing. So what is it? What is it that you're trying to achieve with this situation? So you want, it could be this person. I strongly get a person vibe, but this could be, like I said, a job or a situation or a circumstance. You want solid and grounded and slow steps, but you want to see action, and you want to feel alive again. Because you feel hurt. Although you are strong enough to carry on, you carry these wounds with you, and I think you want to move on. You don't want to continue with this whole wounded victim mindset, and you want to move to a more plausible, more desirable outcome. And what could support you? What kind of people, situation, or mindset would support you? Okay. 2 of Pentacles. So I see this person. I think you should approach this with a hopeful mindset, and don't try to get stuck on one way or one thinking or one person, and try to broaden your horizon. And Page of Swords. So this is knowledge. You see a lot of books here, and Dandelion is also talks about knowledge, and also like this male energy here has some academic clothing. So I think learning more about this situation, or if it's about the job, maybe getting new training, new information, broadening the horizon again, would be useful for you. And see. The moon usually talks about our fears, but with this card, the energy I get is she's following her intuition and she'll be guided. The water and the octopus is somehow our subconscious. So even though there are things that you don't realize subconsciously, you know, this wolf, it feels like a spirit animal to me, you know, like a good friend, or if you're inclined to bonding with your spirit team, could be your spirit team. So know that you're not alone, and don't be afraid to turn your back to the subconscious or unknown. Like this girl knowingly is turning her back to the situation, but I think she's aware of this octopus, this creature creeping behind her. And when I mean creature, of course, this is our thoughts, the sticky thoughts here with this needles here. So don't be afraid to face your demons, let's say, not in a literal way, hopefully, but we need to be brave friends with a lot of placements, a lot of astrology, if you're interested in it, a lot of signs. The planets will be moving to Aries. Aries is the starter, Aries is the go-getter, so I think it will be hard to avoid some problems, situations and places, and we're gonna be forced to take action. And don't be afraid to take action. And justice. So whatever the topic is, I think you should approach this with a balanced way. And the thing here, the energy I get here is like she thinks like this is not fair. Again, like with this I'm in a cage and I can't go anywhere, I can't move mindset. Try to move away from that mindset and try to approach everything from a balanced point of view. And see, she is holding the scales. So it is all in her hands to keep it balanced. And sword she's holding, it is, you know, being just, being honest, fighting for what you know is the truth. But she's not looking at the sword, you know, she's like, she has head over the clouds. So try to look at this from a more realistic point of view. And what could be an obstacle for you with this situation? Empress. So Empress is a beautiful card actually, but here with the blockage, I think being too comfortable in your own ways. So there's a child waiting to be born here, and it will take the main, you know, like she's crowning the child. So I think you should, it's like she's not satisfied, she's not seeing the whole situation, the blooming flowers under her skirt, the petals, and like it's merging of some kind. You can see like this is a different kind of flower and this is a different kind of flower, and they're like ready to merge, but you need to be able to see that first, and you need to be brave enough to look under the skirts. I know it sounds weird, but look underneath, face the unconscious and try to find a more plausible, more realistic approach. This one wants to come out. And be hopeful. But in a realistic way, again, like this fairy seems like, oh, I'm gonna sit here and wait, and things will happen. I will wish, and it will happen. And unfortunately, it's not the real world, how the real world works. So instead of waiting for things to happen magically, or wishing for a magic wand, take action. Small but decisive action would be a better approach. So these could be your blockages. Under the deck is Two of Cups. So Two of Cups, again, this, I told you, like for most of you, this could be a person, a relationship, a partnership. But even if it's not that, even if it's something inside you, make peace with whatever is going on. So we are all light and dark, conscious, subconscious, and dark and light. Did I say it twice? I'm sorry if I said it twice. Make peace, and like we are all complicated beings, but we are all beautiful in our own way. And take action about this, and stop going from like this could be you telling yourself like, I'm merciful, I'm an empath, I'm an emotional person. Yes, it's good to be emotional and empath and all, but some people might want to take advantage, or some situations might burn you out. So you got to find your own balance, and this card wants to show Eight of Wands. See? Action. She is taking action, and she's like taking eightfold action with all, and she's covered. You are protected. We have seen, like the card here, not visible, but you are protected. So trust that you are protected, and trust that you can protect yourself and take action. And Page of Wands, and wands are be curious, see, like dig deeper, try to understand the depth, and you will get to where you want to go. So I'm gonna take an advice for you. This is my new new style. I don't know where it came from. I'm knocking my decks like this now. Okay, so what is the advice? Okay, the advice came here. Okay, see? Never-ending story. So instead of telling the same old stories to yourself, try to find the patterns, take that mirror and take a deep look at what is making you go on and on with the same stuff, and break that cycle. 2025 is the year of nines, releasing, going to an end, and starting a new cycle. So start that cycle. And it's not going to be easy. Healing and finding out about your patterns. It's a lifelong journey, and that is why we are here on Earth with this mortal body. So good luck, friends. I know you can do it. So if you like the reading, feel free to hit the like button. If you'd like to follow more readings, consider subscribing. And if you are drawn to other decks, please feel free to watch them too. Love and peace, friends. Bye. Hello, pile 2. So you chose the root chakra, color red, grounding or taking roots, and the snowman with the skateboard. Now, what I get here is there's a person, situation, or thing that you like to feel grounded, to feel safe. And I think this, what I get here is these cards. I think there's someone or something or situation that feels like a soul connection, partnership. Could be your life partner or it could be a close friend. If it's a love relation, you might feel like this person is hiding their true feelings, or it could be one-sided. And if it's like a soulmates, you know, soulmates can be friends, family, pets. So if this is non-romantic way, you might feel like this person is not who they say they are. And this could be a person that you'd like to feel grounded with, that you have a lot of fun with the flying ointment, let loose. So I think this is someone you feel like you can trust, like you can follow, and to build a more lasting relationship maybe. But with the moon water, we get that I think you will get some clarity about this person or the situation, the reality of the situation. With the thing with the moon water is, you know, like it's glowing in a beautiful cup here, and this looks like this is the moon is resting and waiting things to come to her. I'm gonna say her with the feminine energy. So I think you should not take action at this time. Just rest and let the information come to you. How I came to this conclusion is with my extra cards. So with the Ace of Birds here, this is something family member or someone you work with, that you're together. We have this feeling of togetherness, but this person or situation or thing has a sharp side. There's some confliction. Either you have the confliction here with the communication and everything, how they talk or treat you with this, you know, gaslight, personify, self-absorbed, one-sided thing. So either this person has sharp words, or this situation is making you feel hurt. With the communication, there's a strong feeling of communication thing, and this person feels like a feminine energy mostly, and they might feel this person is someone who is not satisfied with things and kind of tricky, likes to gamble, you know, like to see the dice on top of her head. Like this person likes to create drama and play the victim maybe, or like act like, you know, I did this for you, I did that for you, but in fact that might not be the situation, which would give us to this illumination. And like with this card, I have this feeling of like you will be guided somehow, things will come to surface. Because with this person, like with this skates and stuff, swords and skates is I have here, you don't feel safe around this person. Like everything with this person seems to have a double edge. It gives the energy of double-edged sword, you know, and like mistress of terror. Normally, with the original meaning, this seems like a monster, but actually it's trying to protect. But I think what the energy I get here is this feminine is trying to control you with the notion that they are doing this for your own good, for your benefit. And I think with this card, so see, Queen of Birds, this person with the owl sitting on top of her head already has this knowledge, like have this feeling. And I think with this new information coming to you around the times I mentioned in the synchronicities, if you have skipped that part, I advise you to watch that part too. So around those dates, times, you might get some info or some situation that will show the truth of the real situation, the reality of this person. So I'm gonna get more guidance. How do you feel about this situation, person, or thing right now? Okay, 8 of Cups. See, you feel like you wanna leave the situation, turn your back, and actually turning back from this person, place, or job, you are creating your own luck, and you will feel more confident and more hopeful, or you are hoping that you'll get to that point. And the Emperor. So this person is in control of everything. They have their own sovereignty, they have their own authority, and they have their right to have their own opinions. So I think you are hoping to walk away from this person, from this excessive control, in the name of helping you or being a friend. But actually you'd like to go to a more grounded place with the situation or with how you feel. And what could help you with this situation, person, or place? 7 of Wands. So this could be, you know, like he has these tattoos of love, but also like flying monkey kind of thing. You know, we talked about here with narcissist and all. It is hard to say, hard to say if someone's a narcissist truly, but it is not the number of narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopath people are not that low, unfortunately. So these people could be around us, could be our boss, could be our neighbors, could be our friends, could be our family. So you got to learn how to protect yourself. That's the only way. And here, let your bars loose. Don't let people in the name of love or other things make you, or in the name of, like, you know, see here this anchor. So in the name of being a good friend, being a good citizen, being a good family member, whatever, don't let them deceive you with the looks. And anything else would help? 2 of Cups. So make peace with your intuition, your parts. You are you, with all the good and bad and lovely and ugly. So if you trust yourself, they can't have effects on you. So try to grow this extra pair of head and trust yourself, and see like the rooting taking ground and like being grounded. Trust your gut. You know best. See, like all these red themes here. So I think you are going to be learning to trust yourself more. And Queen of Cups. So this is a thoughtful, nice person, but also in control of the emotions. So Queen is nurturing. They don't approach things, places, people from a bitter place, but they don't let them use them either, because she's the queen and she's the queen of the sea. See, and like this, with this shell ready to be opened. Again, this is your intuition, and this is the information that is going to come to your attention, and you will see the truth of this person, situation, or place, or job. And what could be the blockage for you? What might block you? Okay, so this is the female version of the Emperor with this deck, and I think in the name of getting authority, again falling back into like more nurturing patterns, because what I get here is like, I think this person, again, someone close, someone you feel like you trust, but in the name of letting loose, and in the name of being like soul connection partner, this is someone you'd like to have a closer relationship, but don't let this like, you can tell stories to yourself like, they're human too, they're having a bad day, they had a hard life, this and that. Yes, but everyone has problems, everyone has their own version of hardships in this life, so it doesn't give them the right to oppress you, it doesn't give them the right to make you feel bad about yourself, or do things that they do and get away with it. So don't let that happen, in the name of being nurturing. And this one, 5 of Swords. So this again, lady, I see a lot of reds. Seriously, I think you need to ground yourself and trust yourself, like really, really, really highlighted here. So this person she is projecting, you know, like the emptiness here was stitched, this heart of this person was stitched, and I think this person is projecting their own heartbreaks to this person, and things like because they did this, because they were heartbroken, this happened, that happened, so that's why they just finding excuses for the person. And like, see, she's not seeing clearly, one eye is closed, in the name of nurturing, in the name of like, you are approaching this too naive maybe. So don't be biased against people, but don't be biased against yourself too. So I think you fail to see the truth of some actions, some situation. I'm gonna take this one, Justice. So see, this person is not seeing the truth. You have all the control, you have the power, like she is the one holding the scales. So keeping this in an equal, just place is in your hands, but you seem to be looking down at something else instead of the truths, the sword of truths. You know, like your head in the clouds, you're like thinking about stuff, but you're not being just to yourself. And what could be the blockage for you? What could be the blockage? Okay. 10 of Swords. See, thinking too much, being too much in your head about the situation, and giving the benefit of doubt to this person. Don't think too much. Observe and accept the reality of the situation. If this person is no good for you, they are no good for you. 9 of Swords. See, this is all like maybe this lady has all eyes on her, like someone is watching them, and maybe this is like a family member. You might think that if I put boundaries, if I if I distance myself, people might judge me, kind of energy. So this might be a blockage for you, like thinking everything too much, being too much in your head, and being too dependent on other people's opinions. What else? Again, 3 of Cups. This is a joyful card normally, but here I get is like the families and friends, and they're like judging. Oh, she's not treating well to this person. Or, why is she doing that? No, so I don't do this all the time, but I felt like it. So, 3 of Wands. You might be, again, like with this energy, I get like a mountain, you know, like she's grounded. So maybe you are scared to broaden your horizons and ground yourself. Maybe this is more easier for you, like going wherever the wind takes you instead of taking responsibility. And 6 of Pentacles. So here is equal give and take. So in the name of, you know, being nice and likable and stuff, I think you are ignoring your own rights. So you are being unjust to yourself. Bottom of the deck is 6 of Wands. So hummingbird is joyful, light, colorful. They act fast, and they don't wait, you know, like they just move and move and move. So I think you will feel better if you move forwards instead of being stuck with like thinking and being in your head about other people. What will it happen? How this person will feel? Just try to be a little bit selfish for a change this time. I'm gonna take one advice card for you. Let's see. I shuffled, but I felt the need to shuffle again. So, what's the advice for you for pile 2? What is the advice? Okay. All right. So this is loyal heart, again soulmates vibe, but what I get here is, I think with the mentality of like, I cannot lose this person and stuff like that, if you stay loyal to yourself, because I see 2 keys. Key is in you. If you stay loyal to yourself, I think you will find the true loyal heart, loyal love, the real soul connection that you long for, if you let go of this toxic people, toxic person, toxic situation. Because obvious seems like, and it will show you, time will show you that these people are not your people. These are not where you belong, and you will come to see that with the mirror. So this was your reading. If you liked the reading, hit the like button. If you like to follow more readings, feel free to subscribe. Love and peace, my friends. And if you are drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch the other readings, other piles. Bye. Hello, pile 3. You have chosen, at first I said third eye, but this is actually crown chakra. So I don't think this was a mistake. I mean, at first I thought it was a mistake on my part, but I think it's related. So you thought this was third eye, but this is the crown chakra. It says reunion or getting together, and you chose the snowman with the skis. So this deck, I am reluctant to give names like this, but this, like from the card you can see, kind of feels like a twin flame or some spiritual bond deck. And everything here, like union, reunion, crown chakra. And I thought I have mistaken this for third eye for a moment. I'm not gonna change the intro because I think this also means something, that some new information might be coming to you in the part where I talked about synchronicities and the dates. If you have skipped directly to pile 3, I suggest you go back and listen to the dates. So I think you will get some information regarding this union or reunion around these dates. And here we have the mirror. So this card suggests taking a deep look at ourselves and our subconscious. And I mean, everything here suggests this twin flame, spiritual connection. Like I said, I'm really reluctant to give names because like everyone talks a lot of garbage information around. You are the one who knows this is a twin flame connection or not. Even for me, I'm not sure. I'm kind of sure about my twin flame, but not a fun journey. I mean, the spiritual part, the gifts, the awakening is amazing, but other sides are excruciating, and like, you don't understand why this person acts like this, why I act like that. Am I that stupid? How did I let this happen? But it is supposed to happen. So this is to give you your mirror. So to see yourself. See, again, we have this feeding crows transformation card. So this is all in the name of transformation. And crows talk about knowledge, and I like crows and magpies and ravens. And this is about deep bond, the twin flame bond. It is quite strong. Even if you try to cut cords, most of the time it feels useless. If anyone is successful at cutting cords, please let me know in the comments. I am looking for a solution. So, also with this crown chakra, what came to my attention was it's on page 44 and 4. So 4s might mean something to you, extra confirmation for you. Wolf can be your spiritual animal, and blue is healing, and also throat chakra, and it's where we voice our truths, we find our truths, we find our inner voice, is the kind of feeling I get here. So with these cards, again, it's hard to pinpoint, but I mean, everything suggests, all the energy I feel here gives me that thing, so self-indulgence, self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So this is, like when you're in the split separation part, you are, it feels good to invest in yourself. You learn a lot of stuff. I mean, the information was flowing to me. I'm still flowing, but that beginning phase was crazy, and it's like enlightenment. Threes might mean something, you know. Here we have 3 too, and yin yang balance, union, duality. Here with this, it feels like this person, like the feminine energy, was at one point into this twin flame person, but now they're not sure. They are more inclined to grab their espresso or cappuccino or coffee, whatever it is for you, whichever indulgence you have for yourself, and feels like this person is trying to grab this person, hold on to this this connection, this bond. And the chaser, probably it was the chaser you were chasing. They were running. So most of the time, feminine is with the fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependency thing happens, unfortunately. Even if you are secure with other people, this connection gives you this weird behaviors that you don't know you're capable of. So with the first card here is the elimination. So spiritual awakening, hello, revelation. So you were revealed some things, and this person was like, this talks about poor spending habits and lack of financial experience. But what I get here is a cheap person with their time, love, affection, and money, of course. And this person needs good purification. They need to come in the mouth of the bird and come out purified and like healed version, because like with the blue color and all, they need to be rebirthed. And here we have the instability with the skates here. It's like you're on thin ice. You feel like you're on thin ice, and this person gives you this insecurities. Like, see this person like holding their head in their hands and like, what have I done wrong? Or why is this like that? And it's hard to find this answer most of the time. And like, this person might have made you believe in things. This talks about scheme, success by cheating, Knight of Coins. So this could either be a cheap person and they are with you, and in general with their life they might be inclined to promise promises but not being true to them or you. And this is Page of Swords, like eagerness, enthusiasm, future potential. But this feels like you have seen the potential, as with all this spiritual and twin flame connections. You see the best potential, but this person is fighting off to not reach that. So they're like, no, I'm good like this. I don't wanna do this. So this person is resisting the change, but somehow you'll get some new information. But with this reunion thing is making me think. I don't know. I mean, because like it's not easy with these connections. Reunion might take years, they say, but recent energy shift says some twin flames are getting together in a more fast pace because of the necessity of the shift with our 3D to 5D stuff. So if you know more about this, please feel free to share with us. I don't know. All I know is I don't know enough about anything. So I'm gonna take further guidance. What is the emotion? What is the feeling you have right now? Okay, see, you want to get together, you want to be one. It also, see, like here, the blues, I have to show you. So the bird here, the blue, the bond card, blue, healing, and collecting the you want reunion. So this person really wants reunion, and the other person to see the wrong, how wrong their ways are, or how can I say, how stuck they are with their thinking or their behaviors. And you miss this person. See the green balloons. You are from a really heartfelt place, probably thought this person was your home, was a close relationship, the potential thing, and now you miss those days. Bottom of the deck is like Knight of Wands, so you want them coming to you galloping, and it's a twin flame. See the circle with the flames. And what is it that you are trying to achieve? Where do you hope to go with this? The Tower. So although you are grabbing this tower, this foundation, it was never going to work from the get-go. It was obvious, and now you need to make peace with that, and you want a more like a volcano. You know, volcanoes can be seems destructive at first, but then it creates new lands and new islands. So you want new islands with this person, your own paradise island maybe. And Two of Cups, getting together, partnership, and you know how similar they look, the mirror. This is a crazy pile. I mean, when I was pulling cards, I wasn't expecting this. I understand you people. We are on this journey together. The Magician. So you want to make things happen with a magic goose kind of thing, and you'd like to have a magic wand and show this person the beautiful future. So which person, situation, or mentality would help you with this situation? This wants to come out. Okay. Be hopeful, but from an informed place. You know, see this purples and stuff. So crown, chakra, and third eye chakra. So if you're in this journey, probably you're in your spiritual awakening or in your journey. You might have taken some distance. You have traveled the distance. So be hopeful, but from an informed point of view. So you know kind of what to expect and not to expect more. And you know, this person like heal yourself first. I think you've done a good job with that. You healed yourself, you grounded yourself, your heart started singing again, you self-indulge, you know your words, or you will know your words, and you will hold on to your cappuccino. And I think this mindset, being open-hearted, but not like in a naive way, you know, in an informed, in a wise way, with wisdom. You know, if you are in this journey, probably you have searched some info, you have lived the truth, you are still living the truth. You know how it is, it's not easy most of the time. So, but don't close your heart. And I tell this to myself too. Don't close your heart. So, what could be the blockage? What could be the disturbance? People, situation here. Okay, King of Pentacles. So this is a person who is stuck in their own ways and insisting on moving slow. So the more they delay this process, the more they risk losing you, because life is too short to wait for a person to get their thing together. You know what I mean. And Queen of Cups. So being too much in your emotions. Here we have this shell. This shell is not open, so there are some maybe information that is waiting to be revealed, and you might sit on it and not act on it. So be in control of your emotions. Losing control might hurt you and the process. And Page of Wands. So normally this is a inquisitive, curious card, but I think being too curious about what the other party is doing is could be a blockage. So from a grounded place, be curious about yourself, but don't focus too much on this person. I'm sorry, I'm repeating the cliche stuff, but unfortunately that turns out to be true after a while. So you got to do what you got to do. I mean, there's a lot of garbage information, but you have to follow your heart. And Nine of Swords. So thinking about this person, losing sleep, thinking about what people might think could be a problem. So take it easy, let loose, don't think about what they think, what they feel, all eyes on me kind of vibe here. So keep your thoughts light, don't get lost in the darkness, don't be pessimistic about anything, life or yourself. And the bottom of the deck is Four of Cups. So I think you know, from the we talked about heart space and keeping your heart open. You know, like she has this big heart that looks like a guitar. She's making her heart sing. So from this like heart chakra color is what I get. You might feel like oh, I don't want to play this game kind of thing, you know, on her face, but you are actually protected. There is this divine is behind you, and although you feel like you're in the dark now, soon it will be revealed. Things will be revealed. What will happen, and you will take the lesson that you need to take. So I'm gonna take one advice card for you. What is the advice for pile 3? What is the advice? I want the most. Okay, dominant energy here. Okay, see? Breathe and concentrate on your own healing journey. We are all in this journey, friends. Invest in yourself. Go with the flow. You know, like she is receiving the information from the universe, and you gotta admit, I mean, the material, the worldly, earthly part kind of sucks a little bit, but the spiritual gains and awakening and the information is amazing. I'm loving it. So yes, I have prayed to God regarding this situation, and I told that I would choose this spiritual illumination in any way, whatever it happens, whatever comes. This is beautiful, friends. So I hope you are happy with yourself. Be in the flow. Heal yourself. Be good. Be good to yourself. You are the most important thing in this life. I don't mean in a narcissistic way, but in a self-valuing, self-worth, self-value way. Read books, drink your coffee, light a candle. It seems small, but the details, the small indulgences are really good for your soul and for your body. So, take care. If you like the reading, feel free to hit the like button. If you'd like to follow more readings, consider subscribing. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, feel free to go and watch other piles. If you have skipped the synchronicity and sign parts, I suggest you go and watch the dates. Again, it's not like set in stone, only God knows for certain, but I feel like it is going to be a peak time with all these planetary energies and stuff. So love and peace, friends. Bye.